everyone, Carillion Warrior here with you, and is Wednesday, 6th of July, and we are going to be having a look at a new-ish mod map that was released yesterday, the 5th of July, and that's going to be Westbridge Hills by Vanquish081. So as you can see, I'm just about to set up. I'm going into new farmer mode, and we are going to go over to Westbridge Hills. Start it up. I'm going to turn all of the mods that I have installed on my Xbox off. You can see they are all off, apart from the mod map that it is showing on the bottom right hand corner, Westbridge Hills. Right. Whilst that's loading in, guys, I'm going to read the description to you for what it says about Westbridge Hills. Now, I am not impressed with this map whatsoever. That's my opinion. Others of you might disagree. Some of you might agree. Right. It says, Westbridge Hills, try your luck in the new world. This area in the USA is in need of a skilled farmer who can tend to its sprawling fields. It has 21 fields, a BGA, spaces for placeables, includes new placeables, trains system, and it has a changelog, and the changelog version is 1.0.0.1. Removed old files. Added workshop in vehicle shop. Added trigger icons in farmhouse. Now, this map, Westbridge Hills, was released on the latter part of last week for PC. It didn't get released for console. So yesterday, the 5th of July, was the console release. But it doesn't state that on the description. Now, I have serious issues with this map, guys. And they will be made apparent as we go round. Right. Whilst we're loading it, and I will show you everything. This is going to be an in-depth review of Westbridge Hills. Excuse me. And in my opinion, it is the biggest pile of rubbish for a conversion of a map that has been released. So, yeah, I will show you all the errors that I have found at the end of the tour. Let's jump in. Let's do that. Let's turn off the auto save. Let's turn timescale down. Right. As you can see, on Westbridge Hills, we start here at the main farm by the farmhouse. So let's go up into the air. So as you can see, all of these buildings are the original FS13 versions. Right? And I'm up in the air and I'm scrolling, flying through. But look at the dodgy clip distance and everything else. Right? That's just up in the air. Right. Right. You can sell the buildings, but I'm not going to do that just yet because I'm going to show you the issues later on. So as you can see, we are here at the main house. Here is your sleep trigger. Here is your wardrobe trigger. Let's run down into the main farm area. As you can see, the original FS13 buildings, the FS13 workshop, with workshop trigger. You have a chicken pen on the farm, and it holds 30 chickens. All of the other buildings over here are all decorative, apart from a couple. All right. You have seed buy point just here for all of your seeds. Decorative objects just here, the FS13 versions. You have your standard FS13 silo. It is a multi-fruit silo, so there you go. All right. A diesel buy point, not a refillable diesel tank. You've got your work shed with a Kinsey planter in it. You have another shed. You have a Lemken shallow cultivator, Massey Ferguson, right, not Massey, sorry, Case tractor with a weight, JCB Fast Track with trailer. Here is a silo for potatoes and sugar beets. Here's your herbicide buy point, fertilizer solid buy point, and liquid fertilizer buy point. That's it. That is the that's your farmyard. So let's take a look at the PDA. And see what we start off with. So we on New Farmer start with this area just here, which is the main farm and field 16. Cannot sell field 16 on its own because it is attached to main farm. The main farm area, if you were to start this in Farm Manager or start from scratch, it will cost you 477,984. Now, in Farm Manager and start from scratch, this whole area, including the house, is completely empty. There is nothing on it whatsoever. So as we're there, let's talk about the slot counts. The slot count for Westbridge Hills in Farm Manager mode, the slot count is 742 slots. I will show you that right now. There you go, 742 slots. In Farm Manager and start from scratch, the slot count comes down to 512. So, starting equipment for New Farmer is you start with the Magnum 340 CVX, the Fast Track JCB Fast Track 8330, and the John Deere 8R280. Harvesters is the Case Axle Flow 7150. You get your Lizard Pickup 2017 version. Trailers, you get the Agroliner MUK 303. Corn headers, you get the Case 4408 corn header. Cultivators is the shallow cultivator. It's the Lemken Coralin 9B40. Planters is the Kinsey 3665 Blue Drive. It's a direct drill as well. You get a header trailer for the corn header, which is the Nardi N20T, and you get a front weight, which is 10 Winkle B2500. Now, issues. As you can see, we own the farm area, right? We're here at the chicken pen. Now, onto the PDA. We are just here. There is no icon showing for the chicken pen on the PDA map that you actually own. So, yeah, that's one of the issues. All right, so let's jump up into the pickup and let's do a weird way round. This building here on the right hand side is a placeable. It can be removed, but you have to buy the land for that. Here is your sheep pen, and it will hold 200 sheep. You have your water point. You have your food point. And obviously, collection point here for your wool. This is another object that can be removed. So, see, you don't own this plot of land at all. This plot of land here, where we are, if we buy it, it will cost you 138,768 to buy. Now, problem with that is, even after buying the land, the sheep icon does not appear. It will not show up at all. So I'm going to show you that now, guys. All right. So let's need some money. So yeah. Let's max out the loan so that we've got enough to do a few things with. There we go. Okay, so we're totally maxed out. Right, let's all the way up to the top. Right, let's, yes. Okay, let's come back out of that. All right, so we now own this plot of land. All right. As you can see, we own that plot. There is no sheep icon showing at all. So that's another one. Now here's another one. So we've just bought that land. So let's go and sell it. Okay? Right. You cannot sell this land while you still own placeable objects on it. You have to sell these objects first. Okay. Right. So let's go into build mode. Ever since the 1.6 update, there is a problem with getting over to the demolish icon. And what you need to do is you need to go into your build mode, come onto landscaping, click on your landscaping, and then scroll with your D-pad across to the demolish. Now, so we're here on remove. Okay, so we've just removed that building. Okay, so we've now removed that, and that actually gets rid of sheep pen. So this area now you can build and do whatever you like on it. Okay, but that is where this is where your sheep pen is, just here, but there's no icons going at all. So let's do something. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stay where I am, but I'm just going to port over to here. Show you. Right, here is a rent train icon, just here. Right, but here you have markings on the ground or some sort of sell point, or but there is nothing showing on the map at all. So we are here at one of the train points. So that is that something to do with the PC version, or is there actually something completely missing? Right. So that's one of the train areas. So let's come back over to the vehicle. Come back in the pickup. And let's head up. The graphics are absolutely shocking on this one. The clip distances, sometimes you could be not far away, and by the time you get to a tree, it shows up. So let's down to the end. I think let's start off down the end. Just here. So here is a sell point, just here, and this sell point is your selling station number 3. That's your selling station number 3 just there. This selling point is your spinnery. That's your spinnery just there. And then here is another diesel buy point. Oh, and obviously you've got little icons with cash machine symbols dotted around certain areas that you can use to check your finances with. So as you can see, check finances. Yeah, that's that. Right, so let's jump back in. So that's it for that little area. Now, with the animal icons not showing up, that's an issue for me anyway. It might not be for you guys, but for me, it is. I know we're driving through fields. We should be sticking to the roads, but I want to get this done as quick as I can so that I can show you the errors. Here we go, guys. Here's your animal dealer. Just here. Yeah, so there you go. Chicken, cow. It will say sheep, but because I've sold the sheep pasture to show you guys the placeables area, you can build on whatever you like. We're going to head to here. Here's another selling station. And this sell point over here, it's your selling station number 2. Come out of here. A little bit of frog in the throat today. Here's another fuel station buy point. Around the back here is your farmer's market sell point. And just here you have your another seed buy point. You have a liquid fertilizer buy point. You have a solid fertilizer buy point. And you have a herbicide buy point. That's done. Come down, straight down. Obviously, you've still got the baseball field on the right-hand side. Everywhere else. Right. This plot of land here is actually buyable as well. I haven't done the buyable points on the map, so there you go. This little plot of land here will cost you 23,000. So as we're here, let's do the field prices. All right, so you've got 23,064 for that little area. You've got this plot of area over here, which is 20,000. All right, field prices. Field 6, 82,368. Field 5, 108,000. Field 13, 1,228,104. Field 15, 753,312. Field 18, 1,323,000. 21, 593,616. Field 20 is 166,682. Right, so the field prices are up there. Right, with field 9 still being the largest field plot area at 1,344,360. Now, the areas around the outside of the map are individually chunked. And they are very, very, very expensive. There's you get a few trees up there if you guys want to do logging, but that chunk there is 3,597,000 for that area. Right. This area here, which encumbers the animal dealer and the farmer's market, that's over 2 million. Right, it's 2,402,736 to buy. Right. This plot around the outside, that's 4,484,000. Yeah, so this plot here where the shop is, that's 888,960. This plot of land area just here, which encumbers the baseball field and all the townhouses and everything else, that will set you back 2,361,552. too. So yeah. So the prices, guys, they are way up there. Alright. As you notice, we've got a little tractor icon up here. This is where your John Deere tractor is. Just here. Now, if you look at this texturing. Right. And it's it words just can't describe it. Right. There's another fuel buy point just there. You got another one of those cash icons. I just drove straight through that lamppost. No collision on that lamppost. Collision on the building. No collision on the lamppost. Alright. But yeah, it looks as though it's just been ported from FS19. Couple of minor tweaks here and there. To make it for FS22, but it's not FS22 standard. Obviously, you've got another little area here, sheds from the original. Wow. Yeah, it's bad. This is bad. Obviously, you get another fuel buy point here. Right. There's no FS22 version models been added or adapted this map at all. And I'm not impressed with it. Here we are. The next point on the map, which is the train station area, so obviously, and this is your Grain West silo, which is just up here. So here's your Grain West silo. Right, if we hop over the train tracks, you've got a couple of other orange boxes on the floor. No sell points, no nothing, not showing up on the map, not wanting to do anything. Alright. Okay. Now, you have the train on the map. Can you use it? So I've just called in the train, and it's over 4 kilometers away. So that's going to take a bit of time. All right. There's some issues with this map here. This area just here as well, guys. All right. Train doesn't arrive on this track just here. It arrives on this one. All right. So is that something that PC players can only use? Well, now, if you want to play on Westbridge Hills, please check out the other map tour that I did of Westbridge Hills 22 by Zero Wito. That version is far better than what this one actually is. Like I said earlier, guys, this to me looks just like a straight, simple port over from FS19. Couple of tweaks. not fixed any bugs or problems, right? Not added production chains, apart from biogas plant and sawmill, but we'll get to those in a way. But they're bog standard, or the sawmill is anyway. Right? There's no other production points, and it says like for placeable areas, there are none. And if you want to have placeable areas, the land is so expensive, or you've got to demolish fields, or sell your animals, like the sheep pasture, like we did. But then you've got to spend time landscaping, trying to flatten out land and do everything else. But yeah, the train is still over a kilometre away, so that is train is well slow. This, but say we're here, so let's have a look what this plot of land is. Right. This all encompasses all of this, and that's like over 4 million to buy. For what? A few trees here and there. Can't really put anything else down on it, apart from probably around here. But for 4 million, for over 4 million, do you want to spend that just for that? I don't think so. Right, as you can see, the train is coming in. Right, so the train has now stopped. Right, there is no loading point for the train on this on this side. So let's take it up. Let's open the covers. All right, so we've opened up those two covers. All right. And we're not getting any fill areas at all. Go in on that one. All right, we're in the train. The level crossing. Not working. All right. Now let's back up and go back through the tunnel, as if we were going to head to the other point. So yeah, it works. Right, there we go. Right, the train will now leave to an unknown and return. Right, okay. Right, we're stuck in the tunnel. Look, we are in the tunnel. We can't get out of the tunnel. But look at that. That is shocking. Absolutely. That's another major issue. Right? Dumping out the train, dumped you in the tunnel. It's exactly the same with the other tunnel down the far end as well. Right? Stuck in the tunnel. But look. Rendering. Distant. That. Bad. The only way is to get out there like that. That is unreal. Unbelievable. I'm sorry guys, but I don't even know how Giants managed to allow this through. Alright. Let's out of here. You've got Uncle Pete's excellent diner just here. Alright. You could have turned that into a pizzeria sale point. And everything else. And made that a selling point. But no. Right? The campsite as well. Campsite's still here. People walking around. Right. Obviously, yep, your movie theatre. Right. Jet Set Farming, The Rise of the Harvester 4. Running out of taters. Yeah. Yeah, so you can go in. You've got an area up here if you want to build stuff. But that building you can't demolish that building. Right, so let's get out of here. And come down to the next area. But look, I know it's supposed to be, but here, you've got a big area just here, right? This is your supreme milk, right? Yet again, boxes on the floor. Just there. Another box just there. But on the map, we are just here. Right? No selling point, no icon. Now, you could have turned that into a cheese factory or something like that. But keeping the original Supreme Milk as a dairy. There is a cow pasture on it, but there's no dairy. Sell you milk with, or turn it into. So that's a placeable, but you can't. That plot of land there is like, it's over $1 million to buy, but you can't sell everything that's on there. Let's head out of here. But yeah, it's looking more and more. Sorry, guy, but I want to try and keep it PG. But this is fucking awful. Absolutely shit. I know, like, I'm supposed to be impartial and everything else, but I wouldn't be doing you guys any favors if I lied about how I feel about the map. Well, like I said, some of you guys might feel totally different, and that's understandable. Some of you might like it, some might not. This is my opinion It's not everyone's, but it's just mine. So here, look, sawmill. This is a production point, one of two, and that's 100,000 to buy. Okay, so here, obviously, your wood chips out. Production buy point. Sell wood icon. Just there. And obviously you're loading and unloading. Your unloading of wood just there. This is probably obviously where the planks are going to spawn. That little small area just there. But look, you've got all of this. You could have done something far much better. That could have added. You could have added a carpentry building and changed it up a bit, but still keeping it true. Right? You could have added at least a carpentry somewhere, but no. Right, let's head to the next one. Just in here. Now this is your biomass. Right, so on the map. Just here now. And it's your South Valley Biomass Energy Plant. So sell point. Wood and everything else. But do not walk into that pit because you will not be able to get out of it. Right. Show you that now. Look. I'm in. Get out of it now. I couldn't get out of it earlier. But yeah, so that's your South Valley Biomass Plant. I'll show you where we've been and what we've done. We're now heading up to another sell point. Sell point just here with the cash machine down on the end. And this sell point, it's your restaurant sell point. Okay, there's your restaurant sell point, just there. Head out. We're now going to head into this area here. This is your biogas plant. Now, you do not own it at all. Obviously, you've got another diesel buy point just there. You've got 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 chaff bunkers. You've got a lime buy station just here. And as you can see, there are no triggers on the biogas plant going up at all. Right. That's because you have to buy the plot of land. Now, to buy the plot of land, it will cost you 205,896 to buy. So let's buy that. Yes. As you can see, now the icons triggers have appeared. Right. It is the 250 kilowatt biogas plant. Right. So obviously in there for all your biogas materials. And over there here is your digestate outlet. Can don't want a plot of land, don't have to buy it, can use the biogas plant as a normal sell point, even though it doesn't show up on the map. Sells it a lot of land, yeah. So there you go. All right. So that's your biogas plant. And now head out. At least the gates are working this time. We're going to head down to here. Here's your cow pasture. So yeah, so you've got your manure heap just there. Your animal trigger just here. And this will hold 200 cows. Right. So yeah, 200 cows. Here is your feed point. That's either your milk or slurry. That's your slurry point, just there. That's where your slurry comes out of. Just down here. Is your milk. This is where your milk will be loaded and unloaded. These two buildings here can be removed, but you don't own the land, so you can't sell. You can't sell them. Right. This plot of land just here, where we are, is the cow pasture area, and that will cost you 252,672 to buy. So let's buy that. And I want to show you something else as well. So here we go. So we own this plot of land now. So we own the sheep pasture area just there, even though we've demolished it. Cow pasture area just here. Right, let's click out of that. Yet again, no animal icon showing. So yeah, that's another issue. The animal icons on the map do not appear. But that's, as we're here, let's see. Go into landscaping. Let's go to demolish. We own this little plot of land here, so yeah, so we've got a trigger on it. Okay. Okay, can we sell cow pasture? At least with me doing it with you guys just here, you can actually see. Okay, so yeah, so you sold the cow pasture. Can this go? Yes, okay, so you can sell everything there. Right, this house is on the plot of land that you've just bought. Can't sell it. But a shed, you can't sell it. Fence, no. So if you wanted to put your own cow pasture and everything else in there, guys, you can do as another placeables area. Yeah, that's not that good. Alright, so let's head up. So let's sell the plot of land. Sell that. Right, so let's Up now. To the last area for show you the bugging. Right, here's your shop. So your trigger is inside the shop, which is just here for all of your purchases. Repair trigger is just there. And here, where I'm stood, is the reset point for all of your vehicles if they get stuck. Got another cash machine, check finances here. So let's head back down to the main farm. And let's get these issues sewn up and shown. Now remember, so we had a slot count of 742. So we're here now. So the original slot count was 742. But because we've sold a couple of buildings, that's come down. Right? Right. So let's okay, so let's get all of the buildings in the farm area sold off. This is what it will look like. You can sell these as well. That one's sold off. That's the chicken. Right. Can't sell that building because you've got to buy the land for that one. Right. That's what your main farm area will look like. This is what the house area will look like. Excuse me. Got all the decorations. Okay, so the farmhouse is now gone. Right. Okay, so that's gone. Obviously, and you've got a point here for right, like a water turbine. Right. Now, here is an issue. Right, so let's exit out of that. Turn that off. Jump out. Right, so let's jump in to the map. Right. Please note the PDA. You have field numbers and icons. Right. Let's go back into build mode. Go back into demolish. Now watch. Right. So we're here. Over to demolish. Do you want to sell the wind pump for 0? Yes. Okay. Objective sold. Alright. Do you want to sell the wind pump for 0? Yes. We've sold it, but it's not doing it. It's just constantly staying where that is. That is a game breaking issue. Right? It will not remove. But on farm manager and start from scratch, that pump is not there. But as we've just tried selling it, now look at the PDA. Now look at the map. All of the icons and field numbers have completely disappeared. Now that's not half of it. Right? Let's hook up the harvester. Right? Let's unfold it. Let's lower it down. Turn it on. Let's hire a worker. Right? I've just hired a worker. And the worker's not moving. Right? Let me dismiss the worker. So the worker's been dismissed. Now let's go in to the worker mode. Right? Active workers. And it's still showing that it has an active worker on the field. But we've got rid of the worker. Right? See? Scrolled across. Jumped up into that. Right, so let's jump out of that. Jump back over. Right. Drive around a bit. Right. Go back. Right. Still showing an active worker for that. Right. So let's turn on the harvester. So let's go for a drive forward. All right. Keeping it straight. Let's start to do that. Now let's hire a worker. We've hired another worker. He's struggling. He's just stopped. Let's dismiss. All right. We're kicking out corn. All right. But look. No corn going into the harvester. No stuff coming out the back. All right. Let's hire another worker and see what happens. So yeah, so the worker, but because of that, water pump broke the game. I've just hired a worker. All right. Does not want to do anything. Look. Okay, let's go back down. See? Hired a worker. Dismiss the worker. Lower it down. Go for it. Now the worker's now working, but look. He's not driving in a straight line. All over the place. So yeah, so that's serious issues, serious problems. Chicken animal pens not showing on the map. The water pump breaking the game because you can't sell it in new farmer mode. AI workers because of that issue. He's not even... Now he's just slowed down. Now he's stopping. That's it. Yeah, that's... Pop out. Right. Yeah. So now I've got showing all of these workers. Yeah. So yeah, but look, that it's when Vanquish 081 did this version in FS19, it had nothing but major problems. And in the end, I got so fed up with it that I stopped playing it in FS19 because of all the issues and all the bugs. This has not changed at all. So, guys, like I said earlier, if you want to play Westbridge Hills and you liked Westbridge Hills, please check out the map tour that I did of Westbridge Hills 22 by Zero Wito and play on that version if you like Westbridge Hills. I loved Westbridge Hills in FS17. That's why I got it in 19. But I was so excited when this was due to come out, seen it on the testing list for Westbridge Hills 22. I'm thinking, has Vanquish 081 learnt by his mistakes and everything else that he did for the version of FS19? Clearly not on this map. It is bugged. This needs serious updates. And because of how it is, it's not even up to FS. In my opinion, it's not up to FS22 standard. Right? Yet you can have the nostalgic view and everything else, but switch it up at least, which is what Zero Wito did on his Westbridge Hills 22. But anyway, I know it's been a bit of a rant and everything else, guys, but like I said, I wanted to show you an in-depth map tour. Oh, that's also not part of it. But also, if you were to come on Farm Manager and start from scratch, see, let's go up into the air. Right, you see the outer edge of this field, right, where you've got your first row of corn on here, and your first row going up here. Well, on Farm Manager and start from scratch, you don't own any land, don't own any vehicles, and everything else. Those two outer edges of corn still appear on the map. They still show on the map, on the field. Right? But yeah, so this version of Westbridge Hills, in my opinion, is the biggest pile of shite for a conversion. That's just my opinion, guys. Some might agree, some might disagree. But anyway, guys, I know it's been a bit of a long one, but I wanted to show you all the problems and issues that I have found. So let's try quit the game. There you go. But anyway, guys, I've been Carillion Warrior. Thanks for watching. And remember, stay safe, happy gaming, and I will catch you on the other side. And until then, bye-bye for now.